in the blue kit, of course. Team Ready in the white and blue kit. This is the second round of matches in this competition. The first round of matches played off very exciting football action. With both teams, they were in action. I think would be last Sunday. And there was some very exciting football. I believe Team Ready would have lost their match against Mount Pleasant Boys. I believe the score was 2-0 in that match. So they would be, Team Ready would be looking to do a little bit of a bounce back. And then Kings United and Blue Nation, they would have played to a 2-2 draw, with spectators seemingly very intrigued with that match. So again, tonight's matchup, Team Ready versus Blue Nation. East-West Corridor Football League action, round 2. Right here at the Dwight York Stadium, beautiful conditions. It's about 27 degrees outside. The field is in, it looks in very good condition. Definitely playable. Shouldn't be too many issues when it comes to the true bounce of the ball on this field. It's usually, the grass is usually maybe a little bit high, so the bounce of the ball doesn't necessarily get up once it hits the ground. But it definitely allows for some very good football play, with the two teams being able to keep the ball on the ground. And usually it's a case of the team that's established themselves the quickest tend to have control of matches being played here at the Dwight York Stadium. There we see the two captains taking the toss. And there are the referees as well. Team Blue Nation, they'll be kicking from left to right on your screens. Team Ready, in the white kit, they'll be kicking from right to left. And the referees, they are ready. You can see the goalkeeper for Blue Nation for just putting the ball behind the goal. And here's the start of this match. And the action is already intense. And there's an interception on the far side. Now I don't have the team list as yet, so will be trying to work this out as we go along in this match. The captain may know a few of these players by face. The captain, Karen Arthur, the number 13 for Blue Nation. That pass was played by former football and beach football national team player Makan Hislop. Tall, commanding presence in the back for Team Ready. The header, not a clean one. And it's one back by Blue Nation. I would have got my signals crossed a little bit. Blue Nation would be playing in the white kit with blue trims. And Team Ready, they are in the blue kit with yellow trimmings. Blue Nation being put under some pressure here. And that was an opportunity to intercept, but it wasn't done. Oh, but this could be an opportunity here. A quick counter attack. And the shot. But it goes straight into the goalkeeper's hands. The first real chance of the match coming to Blue Nation. But it wasn't put away. You would have expected maybe a little bit better than a shot right to the goalkeeper. And nonetheless, the game continues. Blue Nation sending a little bit of a warning to Team Ready. And that's a good overlap. Crossed in a little bit back behind the attacking player. Hislop gets himself in between that pass. And you could see the idea there, but it just wasn't executed very well. Goalkeeper plays the ball, gives it right back to Team Ready. And that ball is put out to touch. It's a throw-in for Blue Nation. And the action has restarted. Blue Nation trying to continue. Maybe I can say the little bit of progress that they've had so far. They did come back in their last match and with a 2-2 draw. Scored a goal, I think was in the 85th minute. Team Ready, they are going to be looking to recover from that first match loss. It was an interesting pass. I believe the player, number 16, he would have been offside anyhow. Was well intercepted though, and here comes Blue Nation again. They're trying to move the ball. It's a nice little tussle across on that far side. And it looks like a throw-in. Or maybe it's a free kick. The assistant signaling there was an infraction. Free kick for Blue Nation. We're into the 6th minute of the match. And the cross. The heads go up. It's a bit of confusion. The clearance. And the goalkeeper comes and he does well. And it's a throw in on the far side to Team Ready. Second round action in this, the East-West Corridor Football League. Into the 7th minute of the match. Blue Nation in the white and blue kit versus Team Ready. You can hear a bit of the commands. A command of reset from, it sounds like the billowing voice of Macan Hislop. Well, let's go through the lineups for Team Ready. We'll do that in a short bit. It's a cross and the opportunity for the shot, and the shot is blocked. Team Ready almost had an opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net, but the shot was well blocked by the defender. And they have a throw in on the far side. Let's try to go through the team list for Team Ready. The goalkeeper, number 13, Elijah Richards. Number 9, Lawrence Joseph. Number 88, Macan Hislop. Number 30, Webster Grimshaw. Number 53, Jaden Batiste. Number 90, Jabari Roberts. Number 40, Farrell Wilson. Number 16, Justin Bernard. Number 52, Riquelme Phillips. Number 19, Trevor Allen. Number 7, Isaiah Mundy. Number 14, I'll have to check on that name, Denoon. Number 80, Dion Thomas. Number 77, James Tony. Number 43, Ryan George. Number 47, Kian Samuel. And number 99, Joel Thomas. And now the players for Blue Nation. Number 13, Karen Arthur, he's the captain. Number 1, Andre Fraser, the goalkeeper. Number 6, Jaden Richardson. Number 12, Imani Forbes. Number 11, Jaden King. Number 2, Kanye Nichols, sorry. Number 17, Akini Harry. Number 14, Akim Duncan. Number 8, Jabari Alexander. Number 10, Jermaine Morgan. Number 3, Shaquille Gardner. Number 21, and here's an opportunity for Blue Nation. The shot is blocked. And it's cleared down the field. Let's finish off this list. Number 15 is Jameek Watkins. Number 9, Jaheim Trim. Number 25, Caleb Rubio. And number 18, Kishon Hackshaw. And we have a throw-in. The cross wasn't well struck. And it pretty much just ended up trickling to the goalkeeper. No harm done there. And that's a foul against Team Ready. And you can hear the instructions being barked out for the players to stay on the ball. Blue Nation trying to build. Forbes. The attempted cross by Captain Karanata for Blue Nation, and it's a corner kick here on the near side. Now, there are quite a few names that I recognize, especially from the SSFL season for Blue Nation. Akim Duncan, definitely one of those players. Jameek Watkins, Caleb Romeo, the cross, and the header from Hislop. Maybe he took it away from his goalkeeper, but Blue Nation keep the pressure on. And that's a foul against Team Ready. It's a very interesting position. Blue Nation, I have to say, they have a very good opportunity to test the goalkeeper for Team Ready, Richards. We see 4 players standing up around the ball. It's now down to 3. It's now down to 2. There's Imani Forbes, the number 12. And Forbes strikes that, but well over the crossbar. It's a goal kick to Team Ready. And that ball doesn't go out. And there's an opportunity. Captain lost it. Oh, and that's a very, very important interception there by the defender. That would have been the number 3, if I'm correct. But here comes Blue Nation down the side. The cross. And it's blocked. It goes for another corner kick. Maybe the second in about 3 minutes. The player to try to get that cross in, King. And the header, oh, that's a, it was almost put in. It wasn't a header, it was a flick on. It was a fantastic corner kick. Played in by the number 10, Jermaine Morgan. But here comes Team Ready. And that ball was intercepted. And the man that just had that shot, the captain, Arthur, he's back. He went from having an opportunity to score and he got back in defense. You have to admire that from a player like that. And that's a beautiful ball. Here's an opportunity. The shot. And he puts it wide. That was well done. That was good build-up play by Blue Nation. You could sense that they seem very comfortable with each other being on the field. And here comes Blue Nation again. The captain. He's almost been everywhere on this pitch. Arthur. Almost got that one back. But he's out for a throw-in to Blue Nation. We're into the 17th minute of the match. Blue Nation looking a little bit more composed. I said earlier, the team that tends to settle down quickly tends to get the opportunity. And here comes the opportunity again, but well intercepted. Probably have to say that Team Ready is, they're playing, they're in the game, but they are maybe a bit slightly behind the step. Blue Nation composed. A bit of an errant pass. The referee says play on. And that's another opportunity. The cross. Well overhit. But stays with Blue Nation. The cross deflected again. It's cleared. But only out to Arthur. Spreads it to the number 6, Richardson. But here comes Team Ready. And the pass that was to be played took a little bit too long. Both teams are really, they're trying to establish themselves. I think Blue Nation has done a better job of settling the ball down. They've been able to move the ball a little bit more comfortably. Wilson. Oh, that's a fantastic ball for Wilson. And the referee says offside. And the groans and moans by some of the players on Team Ready. But you probably have to say it was a very good decision by the assistant. Forbes. Got to Arthur. I think that was a pass by Arthur, more in a case of just get the ball away. But here comes Blue Nation. He's done well on the far side. The cross. The opportunity. And it's a goal. It's a goal. To Blue Nation in the 20th minute of the match. I'll have to get the number for the player, but it was a well taken goal. They worked that far right side and they were able to put the ball in the back of the net. I might want to say that goal was scored by Duncan, but I'll have to get confirmation. And here comes Blue Nation again, trying to thread that ball through. Hislop intercepts, and he plays that ball down the line. Team Ready, trying to get something going here. They really haven't been able to steady themselves. Team Ready. And the ball is swung to this near side. And that's a foul. Blue Nation trying to get their second item of the night to really apply some pressure on Team Ready. Man to take this is King. Well floated. A header goes up. And that comes out to the number 6. That would have been Richardson. A little bit of an errant pass by Arthur. And here comes Team Ready. And that's well defended. That's some good work. Getting back by the number 10, Morgan. And it's a foul against Team Ready. The goal, again, I believe the goal was scored by the number 14, Duncan. But that was after some good work on the far side. Score, Blue Nation 1, Team Ready 0. Blue Nation trying to get something going. Wilson plays a good ball. The header and a shot. Not well controlled. That ball goes out for a goal kick. Now there are no ball boys here, so you have to forgive the players for getting the ball sometimes at a leisurely pace, or just having to try to get the ball as quickly as possible, and it will take some time. So this is the second round of action in the East-West Corridor Football League. You are watching action here from the Dwight York Stadium in beautiful Backlet, Tobago. Blue Nation already up 1-0. There's a goal scored in the 20th minute. And a foul against Team Ready. Phillips with the foul. Arthur with an errant pass, but Team Ready gives it right back. And that was some good football there. And Team Ready trying to get out of the end. And a foul against Blue Nation. The man drawing the foul, Joseph. And the ball given right back to Blue Nation. Definitely a tale of two teams settling down. Which one settled down faster? And on the far side, almost in a sense a no-go zone. They've tried that ball a couple times. Team Ready. It has not worked out for them very well. Maybe the pace of the play on the far side for Team Ready. Just not necessarily what they need, but they still have it. That was the number 7, Mundy. The cross. An opportunity for a shot. And the goalkeeper, Fraser, comfortably makes that save. Mundy. Wilson. Tall, lanky midfielder for Scarborough Secondary School in the SSFL. And that's a dangerous ball. And the shot. And it's a save. It's a double save. The goalkeeper for Blue Nation, he needed to come up with 2 fantastic saves after what has to be said to be a loss in concentration by Forbes. He allowed that ball to be played through. And really and truly, that was almost a very costly error. It is possible that Team Ready will have that in their back of their minds. But here comes Blue Nation. The cross. The opportunity. No one's closing him down. Atta with the shot. And he puts it wide. The game's starting to open up a little bit. That was a very, very good opportunity for Team Ready to get their first goal of the night. A double save by the goalkeeper for Blue Nation, Fraser. And as this game goes on, that might be one of those critical, very critical moments of the match. But here comes another opportunity for Team Ready. And a header. I don't think that was the intention of the header by the number 2 player for Blue Nation, Nichols. But it worked. Arthur again with the header, and here's a strange sight for you. Hislop not necessarily winning a header. And again, Forbes doesn't get the touch. Forbes, usually a very, very consistent performer for Blue Nation. Within the Tobago circle of football, he has been very much evident. And that's a foul. Very needed foul, a very professional foul. Because that would have been, if that foul didn't happen, that would have been more than likely a 2v1 scenario. And we see with players like Raquelme Phillips, the winner, he played with Naparima College this year and won the Intercol, of course, the South Zone Intercol, the National Intercol, and the Premier Division in the Secondary Schools Football League. So in a sense, there's a little bit of Signal Hill Secondary School versus the rest. And that's a good pass play to number 17, Harry. It's back to the number 10, Morgan. I think Blue Nation really had an opportunity there to counter. But here comes Blue Nation again. Intercepted by Hislop. Hislop tries to play this pass, a bullet pass to Wilson. He's not able to control. And the ball goes out of touch for a throw-in. Just knocking the ball around themselves. Richardson goes all the way back to the number 3, Gardner. Some good interchanging play on that far side. But just as I said it, here comes Team Ready. Oh, and that's well done. It's an opportunity for a counter-attack. And that's you needed a better pass than that. Lost opportunity there. I can probably count quite a few opportunities that have gone a-begging due to passes that simply weren't on the target. They weren't where they were supposed to go. And Blue Nation, I would have to say they escaped on that opportunity. And the ball hasn't gone out. Now it's gone out. I'm not sure why the defender didn't play the ball back to the goalkeeper. Again, might be something to keep in mind as this game goes on. And we see a player on the ground. It might look like Gardner. And he's up. Probably when he went up for that header, got a little bit of a knock. He seems okay. Action in the East-West Corridor Football League. Second round of matches in the Tobago leg. Blue Heron in the blue and white kit. They are leading 1-0 against Team Ready. In the 34th minute, a goal scored in the 20th minute. By Akim Duncan. Errant pass there again. There have been quite a few of these passes. You'd like to think they could the passes, the accuracy needs to be a bit better by both teams. So the idea is to, within the entire thing, to have some consistency. Seems to be some communication happening on the benches from one bench to another. The cross. And the goalkeeper comes out. Goalkeeper Richards, he's done well. Wilson. I believe, if I'm correct, Wilson would have been put on the second team all-star team for the SSFL. And goalkeeper Romeo would have also been on that team. Romeo on the bench for today. Steady goalkeeper, but definitely has some work to do in terms of his concentration. But that's what he's here for. Duncan trying to work his magic. He was maybe for the Tobago leg of the Intercol, he was definitely Signal Hill's MVP player. 4 goals in 2 matches. They were all penalties, but they were well taken, well placed. Definitely showcased a captain's ability to lead. Not the best pass. And here comes Blue Nation. A pass played for number 17, Harry. He placed it. The opportunity for his shot. Taken by number 8, Alexander. And that shot went wide. Again, we spoke about those errant passes. The accuracy of some of these passes. Maybe not living up to the standard that we would expect. And it's a throw in on the far side. That ball going up into the stands. Would have to be retrieved by someone else. Hislop moves that ball out to Joseph. Haven't called Riquelme Phillips' name a lot in this match. Hislop with the outlet. It doesn't get far. Mundy tries to play that pass. And it's a foul against Blue Nation. Another, I have to say, another professional foul. Because the player for Team Ready, that would be number 2, Riquelme Phillips. And of course, I just called his name. He was in. It was a necessary foul. I think the referee is going to be paying attention to that battle a little bit more as this game goes on. Phillips versus Gardner. Hislop, he gets forward. Gardner. That's a battle I'm sure a lot of persons here would love to see play out. It's gone high. Gardner wins this one. Mundy was there. And a foul against Blue Nation. To take this, number 53, Baptiste, is going to take this free kick. Not a very good free kick. The shot, not a very good shot either. And that's a goal kick. I think that shot was taken by Grimshaw. I'm certain he thinks he could have done a lot better with that shot. That's an interesting ball. And the flick on, really and truly, it was some of these passes that simply not getting to their intended destinations. A bit better execution. And again, the opportunity to thread the needle, so to speak. Not really executed very well. They have to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, Blue Nation. Wilson. Wilson trying to go through. He's still going with it. Very necessary challenge by Duncan. And here comes Team Ready again. And the opportunity to play that ball. Forbes, he's done well. And a foul against. And that ball is played on the far side, kicked up by Mundy. It's a throw-in to Blue Nation. We're into the 42nd minute of the match. The second rounds of the East-West Corridor Football League. Blue Nation with a goal in the 20th minute of the match. Gardner, I believe, would have played in the TT Pro League, or Premier Football League, last year with 1976 FC Phoenix. I think he would have had a very good season with them. And it's a offside call against Blue Nation. I also want to think that the goalkeeper for Speyside, Richards, he's having an opportunity to play in this tournament. That's a good ball in. Well controlled, but Gardner again. Forbes. He seems to be, he is in a world of pain. Forbes. And we hope Forbes is okay, but he seems to be in some level of pain. On the opportunity, the shot. And the hands go up for offside, for handball. None given. And a foul against the number 8, Alexander. It's been a little bit of a choppy match by both teams. Blue Nation, they were first to settle. Team Ready, they've had a few opportunities. The best one needing a double save by goalkeeper Fraser. Well, side of the goal and those two opportunities, and those two opportunities for Team Ready came literally one after the next. It's been very much a little bit of a stop-start, choppy, unsure. The cross, the goalkeeper comes out. The opportunity for a shot. Mundy, he gets a shot off. The cross, and the goalkeeper has recovered. But another opportunity for Team Ready to get themselves on the score sheet. And it would have been a very, very important goal if they had gotten it at the time they did. Because it's half-time here at the Dwight York Stadium, the East-West Corridor Football League We are back at the Dwight York Stadium for second half action in the East-West Corridor Football League. Have to add that this is a national league that is being put forward by the government of Trinidad and Tobago, better known by some as the DNA League. 2 substitutions being made. Number 90, Jabari Roberts on, and the number 47, Keon Samuel, is on. And Blue Nation now kicking from left to right on the screen. They're in the white kit with blue shorts. Team Ready, they're in the all blue kit with yellow trims. Blue Nation leads 1-0. And that's a good ball. And the goalkeeper, he's done well. Goalkeeper Elijah Richards for Team Ready. Phillips would need to get into this game a bit more if Team Ready are to get something out of this match. Blue Nation making a substitution. Duncan, number 14, he's off. Seems to be limping up a little bit. And the number 9, Jaheim Trim, he comes on. It's a deep cross. Mundy. If I'm correct, Mundy would have played with Speyside High School in the Tobago zone and would have helped Speyside earn promotion. That's a long pass by Hislop. The cross. Forbes gets the clearance. And here comes Blue Nation again. Had some good football by Blue Nation. Opportunity for a cross. It comes in. And it's not supposed to. He's really and truly should have done a lot better there. The number 17, Harry. He's found in an offside position. And to be honest, he gave away a very good goal scoring opportunity by not putting himself in a much better position to play. Pass overhit. And Blue Nation, they're on the attack again. Towering figure of Hislop. Wilson, he's done well. He gets it back. Very, very, very good player. Wilson is. As I said, he was, if I'm correct, he was selected to the second team All SSFL for the under 19 competition. But here comes the opportunity. And not well taken. Struck over the crossbar. You've seen quite a few of these opportunities that really and truly haven't panned out the way they should. And a lot of it simply because of Bad finishing. And here's an opportunity. This could be a second. Yes, it is. Harry, we spoke about him a little while ago. He hit one over the crossbar. And this time he made no mistake. Came from a pretty poor goal kick, to be honest. Ball wasn't controlled off the kick. And Blue Nation, they had an opportunity and they simply took it. I don't want to say against the run of play, the second half of this match just started. But really and truly, it's a tough goal to concede this early in the second half. Team ready. This is the second match they would be down 2-0. They should have scored at least 2 goals in the first half. They didn't take the chances, and now they find themselves looking up with a scoreline that really and truly doesn't reflect, I think, a bit of what they've done. That was a foul. Joseph using his experience against the goal scorer. Wilson. Gets his ball wide. Some good connecting football. Here comes the number 7, Mundy. He's against Gardner. Mundy's done well. He cuts it back. The opportunity for the shot. And it's pulled wide. Well, that was another opportunity that went a begging for Team Ready. If the score holds up to what it is right now, they'll only have themselves to blame. They've had more than a few opportunities to take control of this match in its totality. Wilson with the interception. Number 47, Samuel, he's on the ball. He's looking for something, looking for an opportunity. He's against 2 players, still has the ball. Not the best pass. Mundy. Macan Hislop with a crunching tackle. Wilson trying to run with it. He's won the ball back. He's won the ball back on a bear hug foul. He's been very active this evening, Wilson. You can see his potential. It's more of a case of, can it be exploited to any capacity? He's worked fairly hard in this match. Mundy. Hislop! And he puts it wide. You would have thought that would have been in. I think I would have had my money on Hislop putting that ball in the back of the net. But he wasn't able to do it. Again, a missed opportunity by Team Ready. Mundy does well in winning the header. Arta. Number 2 player. Nichols. He's been quite steady in this match. He swung the ball on the next side. Here comes Blue Nation again. And it's another broken play. Oh, that's well done on the far side by the defender. He plays a pass that doesn't really get to where it needs to get to. Arthur plays a very intelligent ball. And they're looking for an opportunity for the cross. Referee blows for an infraction. Phillips. Ball is played over the top. He's getting behind the defense. He's looking up. He cuts in. And he's met inside. That's well defended. Blue Nation making sure to keep tabs on the Naparima College talisman, Rikemi Phillips. He hasn't had a lot of very clean looks in this match. And here, Team Ready comes again. Wilson. Hislop. And they work the ball around the back. Joseph. A chip pass. I'm not sure if that was the intention. Oh, and Forbes. He loses the ball in the most dangerous area, right in front of the goalkeeper, right in front of the goal. And it's a goal for Team Ready. Forbes, I'm sure he will want that one back. But in reality, he shouldn't even be in that position. Just a case of continued pressure. And my goodness, Blue Nation have put themselves in a very precarious position. Out of nothing was just simply applied pressure. And the goal for Team Ready looks like the number 53, Baptiste, with the goal. It was really out of nothing. But that's how the game goes sometimes. And out of bounds. It's a throw-in to Team Ready. I'm sure they'll be trying to regain the status of getting another goal. But here comes Blue Nation. Blue Nation, they cut the ball back. And it's intercepted by, I believe it would be the number 53 again, Baptiste. A bit of a mix-up in the back for Team Ready. Created the opportunity, but well done by Baptiste. Goal scorer and defender. And goalkeeper. He's done well. The referee calls a foul. Infringement against Blue Nation. Richards seems to have a little bit of a knack for goalkeeping. But he definitely would need to clean up some of his technical errors. And a missed kick. Here allowing the Team Ready to try to build. Really and truly, that's a little bit of a loss of momentum. But they've regained some composure. Team Ready. Oh, that's a good turn. Straight down the middle of the park. And he gets it back. Blue Nation. It's a good turn. And it's an offside call. And it definitely looks to be a correct call by the official. The score, 2-1. In favor of Blue Nation. But here comes Team Ready. That's a good pass played down the line. Trying to get this ball inside. And here comes another opportunity. Is this going to be? And it looks like a penalty. Yes, it is. A penalty. It was a brilliant pass played in behind the defense. No one got to it. And in the end of it all, Team Ready were put in a very, very, very precarious position where someone had to try to put in a challenge. It was a foul. Hislop, unfortunately, committed the foul for Team Ready. And Blue Nation has a chance to go back up by 2 goals. Looks like Forbes will be taking the penalty. I think he'll be looking to make up for his error on the goal for Team Ready. Goalkeeper Richards. Big frame. Stands at about 6'2", 6'3". Here comes Forbes. And Forbes puts it in the back of the net. Goalkeeper Richards really and truly didn't have a chance. It was well placed. Blue Nation goes back up by 2 goals. Score 3-1. A goal in the 63rd minute of the match. Well, it cannot be said that Team Ready did not have opportunities to score a few goals. They've just not taken their chances. Blue Nation, they have 3-1 lead. And a substitution. This is right, 1977. The player on, Jaheim Toney. I believe Monday he just came off. Blue Nation starting to get a bit of that swagger back. Blue Nation seemingly getting to the balls first. That's some good movement. Oh, that's well done. But Hislop is there to intercept. But here comes Blue Nation again. Wilson pressured. Gardner. using that experience. Forbes, Arthur, confidently moving that ball around. And that's another good ball played. But intercepted. Wilson. And once again lost, and a foul. Harry. Harry, the former Eagles player, getting a chance to play in this East-West Corridor Football League. Better known in some circles as the DNA League, or DNA competition. And he runs out of room on the far side. And it's a goal kick to Blue Nation. Blue Nation looking a little bit more confident in their play. Harry wins the ball back. Gets it to Arthur. Arthur swings the ball on the far side. That left side of the field has been fairly beneficial for Blue Nation. They get a corner out of it. Corner played in. Forbes, he tries a shot. Goes over the crossbar. Well, he's made up for his error in the goal that they would have conceded, Blue Nation. Oh, and that was a pass that just, it wasn't played where it needed to be. Blue Nation on the move again. Harry becoming a lot more involved. Maybe a bit too slow, maybe a bit too deliberate. Not a very good pass. He's keeping his team under pressure. The shot is blocked. Goalkeeper kept it out, but it's an offside call anyhow. Richards would have done well, at least well enough to keep it out. Forbes to Arthur. Arthur very comfortable on the ball. He was very busy in the first few minutes. Got forward for the first opportunity of the match. And then was back in defense. Helping to build the ball out. But here comes Team Ready. Another errant pass. They've had a few of those tonight. And substitutions to be made for Blue Nation. Number 21, Downey Marcel, head coach of Ball Blasters Youth Academy. He's coming on. And the number 15, Jameek Watkins, is on. Off Harry and Morgan. Here comes Team Ready. They haven't. We know they've been trying to establish themselves on this field for most of this second half so far, but they've really just been lacking on that final pass, or at least that second to last pass. And then opportunities that present themselves like that, they really and truly have not executed very well at all. They've scored one goal, but that was a case of applying pressure on the defense, and Forbes would have, in all honesty, made a mess of it. But in the context of the game, Blue Nation, they've held steady. It's been... They've executed their game plan fairly well. They have 3 goals for it. I probably would say better execution by Team Ready at moments like this one, and they would have probably been up. They may have been up by a goal or 2, but here comes an opportunity. Jersey number 1977. And here comes the opportunity. And the attack is on. Team Ready, they got back well. Arthur slows it down. Arthur. The cross. And the header goes wide. Action in the East-West Corridor Football League here at the Dwight York Stadium. Team Blue Nation in the white jersey and blue shorts. They are leading by 3 goals to 1 against Team Ready. It has to be said that Team Blue Nation, they would have established themselves early in the match and really and truly have pretty much had the more, I dare say, assertive play in this match. Team Ready, they've just not been able to get a little bit more precision on their play, and because of that, they are looking up at a 3-1 scoreline with about 16 minutes to go in the second half. We're in the 74th minute. Marcel. That's a good ball. And it's an offside call by the assistant here on the near side. Team Ready. They need to get something. They really do need to get something here. They cannot afford to lose a second match in a row. Because depending on the score in the second match coming up, that might be it for Team Ready. Dangerous pass by Marcel. Marcel, but he gets it back. That's a good ball. There's an opportunity for a goal. Goalkeeper held his ground. He did well. It was a shot by the number 17. Harry. And here comes another opportunity. And the goalkeeper makes a blocking save. Wilson tries to play that ball through. Doesn't get past the number 6. And here comes another opportunity again. The shot blocked again. Blue Nation trying to get another goal. It almost looks like Team Ready. And that's a good cross. And misjudged on the far side by the number 11 King. Phillips he's dropped all the way in the back. Here comes an opportunity. And the pass just intercepted. Wilson. Still going. And that ball is played out of bounds. It's a throw-in. Tony plays that pass. Blue Nation leading 3-1 against Team Ready. And you almost want to say, and here comes Team Ready. They are getting opportunities. And the shot. I'm not sure if to say tired legs or just lack of concentration. And here's a substitution coming on, the number 43, Ryan George, for Team Ready. And the player that's off is the number 76. Arthur. Blue Nation moving this ball around. Marcel gets it all the way on the far side. The cross. And the goalkeeper dropped it. He gave a little sniff. Wilson. There is still time for Team Ready to get 2 goals back. But they'll need to play with a bit more urgency. And that's a good ball. And it's offside. It's as though they were waiting for that pass. And there's an opportunity again. Marcel. Gardner. Marcel gets it back. Playing a bit of keep away in a very dangerous area. Oh, and that's well done. The cross. And it's played out of bounds. And that ball is out of touch for a throw-in to Team Ready. The cross, high, long, out of bounds. Goal kick for Blue Nation. We're into the 81st minute of the match. Team Blue Nation trying to get one more goal to finish this match off. Hislop pushes that ball out of touch for a throw-in. Foul against Marcel. Marcel, the head coach of Ball Blasters Youth Academy, head coach of Signal Hill Secondary School, and playing a, I don't want to say an old man role on this team, but I think he's definitely enjoying playing this football. And that's a ill-advised attempt by Tony. Still have minutes in this match, but to have a shot like that from that distance really didn't pay any dividends. But here comes Blue Nation. Here comes Team Ready. Wilson moves that ball across. He gets it back. He's looking for something else other than, I have to say, a bit of stagnation by the players for Team Ready. That's well done. He's kept it in. Ball hasn't gone out. And now he said it's a goal kick. And here comes Team Ready again. The shot was taken and it goes out of touch. It's a corner kick. There was a deflection. We're into the 84th, soon to be the 85th minute of the match. The time's running out for Team Ready. They need to get a goal to bring themselves into this match. Phillips. Wilson. He takes a shot. And he goes over the crossbar. 3-1 the scoreline here at the Dwight York Stadium. Blue Nation looking to hold on to this lead against Team Ready. A loss in this match, they would not be eliminated immediately, but they would need more than just a draw in this next match. But here comes, and the opportunity again wasted. Offside call. It really and truly should have been a goal, but this is that play. It's pretty much a picture of how the match has gone for Team Ready for this entire evening. And very poor loss of possession. And here comes the opportunity. Marcel. Marcel and Hislop. Quite possibly the two oldest players. Well, yes, I'd have to say the two oldest players on this field at this current moment. Tony trying to be skillful in an area that needs to be, I dare say, composed, but smart. Blue Nation loses possession. Here comes Team Ready. And that's an interesting pass. Referee says play on. Gardner has done well. The experience of playing in the Trinidad and Tobago Premier Football League, I believe in the last 2 seasons, has definitely worked for him in this match. Well, here comes Blue Nation. And the shot well over the crossbar by the number 9, Trim. I apologize. One of the substitutions earlier for Blue Nation would have been Jabari Alexander, the number 8. And there's a player down for Blue Nation inside the penalty area of Team Ready. I cannot say that I see another goal being scored by Team Ready. They've really and truly not been able to execute very well in this second half. They did get a goal, but it wasn't necessarily from their open play. It was pressure applied and a very untimely error by Forbes for Blue Nation. He, however, made up for it with a goal from a penalty kick a few minutes later. They're still looking to see if they could get one, bring themselves back in this match. And just as I give Forbes a bit of a compliment, he mishits one and puts it over the goal line for a corner kick for another opportunity for Team Ready to get a goal, a second goal in this match. Not necessarily cleared very well, but and a foul against Forbes. And that's a throw-in. It definitely came off the deflection. And a throw-in to Blue Nation. We're into stoppage time right now. And the referee calls it 3-1 win to Blue Nation. And I can't see any way back for Team Ready. 2 losses on the trot. They now have to wait for the next match. And I think in reality that's it for their tournament. 2 losses in a row. It's a lot to come back. But the next 2 teams, one already has 3 points. That would be Mount Pleasant. They would have won their first match against Team Ready by 2-0. And then they'll be playing against Kings United in this next match. And Kings United would have already drawn their first match against Blue Nation. 2 goals apiece. We'll be back in a short bit for more action here at the Dwight York Stadium in this, the East-West Corridor Football League. The match just taking place. Team Blue Nation with the 3-1 win over Team Ready. Stay tuned, more action to come here in a short bit.